So in 2023, there are going to be a ton of different things that are going to be changing with our iPhones. Now, what does this mean? Well, essentially, with our devices, we all know that, iOS is going to be one of the biggest changes that affects the majority of different iPhones out there. When a new iPhone comes out, that isn't really going to affect any of the older ones. I mean, it's going to affect the prices in the used market, some brand new prices of the, brand new ones, but otherwise, it's always iOS that affects the most amount of devices out there. In fact, there's been so many studies done even from Apple, whenever a new iOS version comes out in the official version or after like a couple months, they always say that, X percentage amount of people are already on the latest version of iOS. I remember like with iOS 14 or 15 or whatever, they said like 80 or 75 or whatever percentage of people who use iPhones are already on, the latest version of software. Now, why is this important? Because the next version of iOS even within iOS 16, Apple is going to be making severe changes in the whole entire ecosystem of iOS. So both for the good and both for the bad, to be honest. So for the good, there's going to be new features, there's going to be changes, there's going to be hopefully split screen multitasking. I think that would be cool. That's probably not going to end up happening, but I think that would be awesome if they were to do something like this. But the biggest thing that's going to end up changing, in my opinion, is probably going to be the amount of ads and the amount of people who are going to be upset with iOS in general. So right now, when we actually loaded up iOS 16 on a bunch of our different iPhones, which was this year, we actually noticed that there were way more advertisements within certain applications than ever before. These, advertisements included things in the settings application, which really threw me off. Before, there would sometimes be a little toggle that would come up that would be like, sign up for Apple Music, whatever. But there have been way more ads I've been seeing within iOS recently than ever before. Now, like I said, I don't hate advertisements. I don't hate anything like this, but it's the hypocritical nature of Apple, where one day they're like, we care about privacy, we care about privacy. And then almost every single day, there's a new report stating that, there's a piece of code within iOS that, will still track you even if you turn it off. It's different things like that. So I do like, I don't mind ads per se. I just hate the two-faced nature of what Apple has done, because then they stop advertisements from other companies going in. So they only have like a monopoly of their own advertisements on their own ecosystem. It's another thing that I'm not really happy about, but we're really only like one or two versions of, operating systems away until like we see a bunch of different ads, or you have to wait, have like a little ad banner while you're trying to update your iPhone. Or maybe when you're updating your iPhone, there'll be another ad that's showing while your iPhone's updating, and or on watchOS there's going to be things. So it's going to become a lot more, intrusive of your whole entire, operating system. Before, you knew there were going to be ads on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook, but having it in your settings application, having them within all these other apps, even the App Store, it's kind of interesting, and I don't think a lot of people are going to be happy about it. At least that's kind of the consensus that I've been seeing. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.